Tell them boys they better pray. Tell them boys stay out the way. Tell them ain't nobody safe. On my mama, on my game. We gon' put it in their face. Yeah. They're scared to come outside.
Niggas know we stepping 9-day. God know I'm stepping now and later. Until it hurts, it ain't no mercy. That's just how we made it. You heard that church up in my verses, cause this how I raise. I told God he gotta forgive me, I'm insane, oh. Get down on my knees when I'm in pain, oh. Tired of the rain on my name.
I clean this blood off my Jesus, please.
Oh, Jesus, please. Can you feel my needs, yeah? Tired of fucking up, I'm in the streets, yeah. Tryna take the weight that's hurt inside of me.
Scared to come outside.
God, I need a second chance. Knowing that I love you, but sometimes I do the devil dance. Lost a couple of my partners, so I'm sliding out of whoever ain't. Drop one of them niggas when I kill them, call the reverend, yeah. Cause no weapon formed against me shall prosper, yeah. Good, no, I'm clutching on this chopper.
Welcome to the Right You Sports Podcast. Y'all know who it is. It's your host, your favorite coach, Coach Carl, aka Carliano Dodano, and a little bit of Petty Pendergrass. And you know I got my guy in the building. What's goody?
You already know, man. It's LO to the SO. Just in case you ain't know, so stop acting.
Just in case you didn't
Stop
know, so
acting.
yo, welcome back, man. You've been going for a little second, man. You've been a
Yeah,
little busy, man. The J.O.
Yeah.
got you going crazy, man.
Crazy.
So that mean that Fetty is in the place. That mean is the Fetty in the building?
The Fetty home. Fetty home.
Okay, Fetty home. All right, I know. Okay.
Fetty
I
home.
know you bring the Fetty, but okay. Okay, but listen, man. Shout out to the J. I mean the Joker, man. Shout out to the Joker,
Shout
man.
out to
Shout out
the
to Fun.
Joker.
You already know what it is, man.
Fun.
Yeah, we almost postponed this, know what I mean?
Yeah,
we
but
almost postponed it, but
this needed to
it
come
need to be out there. And we got a couple of special guests. We got a special guest in the building also, but we ain't going to even get to that yet, know what I mean? But listen, man, it's a lot going on in youth football, man.
That's a fact.
It's a lot going on. What up? Oh, that's my guy. That's my Frank Wizite. Yo, hold on. Wait, Mateo, man. You already know Mateo. We need him in the building. It's that time, Frank Wizite. But it's a lot been going on in youth football, man. Yo, it's so much going on in youth football. Yeah, he like. Oh man, who wrote that? Oh man, shout out to who that? Frank White. What you talking about, Frank White? But yeah, shout out to my guy Mateo, man. It's a lot, Los. It's a lot going on in you football, man. I'm seeing certain things. I'm seeing strays. I'm seeing shots, little shots coming our way. You know what I mean?
Little ones.
But I'm gonna tell people be careful, man. When you it's some small dogs, right? They coming, they trying to leash and they trying to tap into the football world, right? And the youth football world. This our home out. This what we know we got this locked, know what I mean?
Here.
But bigger than that, yo, high school football is in the right. Yo, listen, we got these kids from youth football. We ride them all the way out to high school, college, and all that. So we tapping in 7-on-7 is right at everything. 7-on-7. We're gonna show them where to go, where not to go. What was the best fit for the kid to go to high schools. If it's not that, it's not that. Know what I mean?
360 deal.
Yeah. We gonna show them the proper way to go. Know what I mean? Because I see it's like some coaches. Know what I mean? They wasn't really. They're not even good on the youth level. They're not good on the youth level. And I guess they doing high school. Some of them doing high school now. Know what I mean? They're not good there either. But yeah, they try to tap in. They do a few shots. Some few of them on our page. I'm gonna keep them on the page so they can see this though.
I mean, that's what they need to see.
Yeah. But shout out to the right, man. Yeah, you know you small dogs, we gotta go on other people's platforms. You know what I mean, to try to get some followers and all that. But it is what it is, man.
I mean,
it's us. We've been who we are who we are. We are who we are for real. But now I'm gonna have to step on. But bigger than that, shout out to youth. Shout out to the whole youth football, everybody, all the kids in youth football. Shout out to high school, because those our kids also. They came from us first. And not only that, we don't we see them grow. We see a lot of we watch a lot of these kids grow, even in high school. You know what I mean? Even though some of these coaches try to get the credit for certain things that they don't put no work in. A lot of these coaches never even saw these kids before. Like, I'm talking about the ones who throw shots. They haven't seen these kids before. And
it's a little bit different, right? Because when you see the kids grow, like you have a different like relationship with them when they going into high school, and they all showing out that they playing and stuff like that. Like so you get to see them in a different light. When you're a coach for a high school team, yeah, you definitely want the kid to be successful because you're vested in it. But when you see it, one of your kids go to high school, you look at it differently because you know it's still one of your kids, but you just want them to be good.
Yeah.
It's different.
But shout out to everybody who's doing it for the kids though. And when it's genuine. When it's genuine, let it be genuine,
But
man.
mm,
Yeah, let it be genuine.
yeah, but they lying. A lot of
But
people lying. A lot of people lying and saying shit is genuine. They, they lead with love and then it
but
really
that's
be.
that's why we here though. I mean, real and authentic. I mean, we don't shy away for anything. We call it how we see it. I mean, we just honest. We honest, and let's just continue being honest. You know what I mean? But shout out to the ones who on our page look and talk about topic that's on our page, then throw shots. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna turn your lights off yet, but y'all not this though. Y'all don't look like this. But we passed this. Let's get to the topic, man.
let's
Hold
go.
on. Yo, listen, we got a crazy topic today. It's a real topic.
It's important.
Yeah. Shout out to the ones. Yo. I want y'all to do this after us though. You know what I mean? Because y'all don't be knowing what's going on in the youth football world. You know what I mean? So watch the page and see what's going on, and then you see how we doing this, then y'all go next. But
Checking the post.
but listen, AYF. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to we have a couple of our co-host that's missing today. A lot of things came up. I mean, super emergencies came up. We almost postponed it, man. But we had a couple of people saying, "Yo, not do it," and people like, "Yo, we'll get on the show." But man, a big night. Let's just put the guest straight on, so we can go straight into it. Don't go straight into it.
Yo, what up, man?
Yeah, we gonna go straight up. Hold on. Yeah, but we gonna go straight into it. Yeah, we got one of our guests in the building right now. And y'all already know what it is with this AYF thing. They changed the rules. I mean, we do. I guess AYF been around for a long time, and I guess the cutoff date was what 7/31.
7/31.
Now recently they just changed it to 7/1. I mean, and what did y'all take on that? I mean, since we got the guests, I want to go. I want to see as a guest is Sean. Now I want to know what I mean. I want to see where he. I want to see where he at with it because this is major. You know what I mean? This can affect. It helps certain teams or as in certain organizations, and it hurt.
It changes a lot of it changes a lot of teams.
It changes the league. It changes the league. It's certain leagues might be affected by this though. You know what I mean? So we got O in the building is one of ours, you know what I mean? Well, shout out to Lou O too, man. That's a right kid, yo. Yo, hold on. Hold on before we get into this. I need to know what's going on. What is if Lou O right kid? If I'm his agent or what, man? What we doing, man?
Yeah, absolutely. You heard it from me, man.
Okay.
That's
so if you want any answers, go through Carl, man.
Oh, there we go. So y'all already know. So I'm letting y'all know now. I'm putting him in the best situation. He's a free agent. He's not locked in with nobody at all. Everything go through me. I'm putting him in the best situation. What's going to be good for him to develop the proper way for him to win, just to have fun, for him to be a kid and learn at the same time. Have fun and learn at the same time. So we definitely looking for, like I said, 10U. I mean, he is the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. You know what I mean? That's the truth. But he's a free agent for 10U, y'all. And
the portal is open.
Even if he's right here there, we looking for different. We want the best fit. So it's not you come here, we lock it in right then and there. We not locking it to no more. We just want the best fit. We want to see how the coaching staff is. The coach is good. If the coaches are dedicated to their craft, do they know how to develop the kids? It's a lot. We just not here like it's a good team or it's a bad team. No, we just want him to get the full experience, the right experience as a kid. We want him to have fun at the same time. So once again, he's a free agent, and we just want to see what's the best fit for him. His pops I'm telling his pops to look over there, so he might bring him to practice over here, might bring him to practice over there. Then I'm like, okay, we're gonna throw it in the bag. Like, let's see what's the best fit. That's how we do them, right, kids? We ain't just because everything is not good though. On the way they say we've been doing this in Florida for years. Oh yeah, Frank. They've been doing it for Florida. That's why we're gonna get to that. It's gonna benefit them. But I'm talking to old man. I said, you see that it's a big change from 7. Do you think that's major? As in from going to July 31st to July 1st? You think that's a major thing? Well,
it's definitely major. So all them kids that did miss the cutoff now can play on their age, and they'll be a little older. So, for instance, kids that's turning 11, in July they'll be able to play. They won't. They'll meet that cutoff. So
Yeah.
all the July babies, get ready, get ready because it's on now.
That's crazy.
So do you think it affect the ones who like even coaching like the kids from whose birthday like in November, December? You think that's a big difference as far as some kids in September, October?
Depending on the kid's skill level,
Uh-huh.
yes, it does affect them. But depending on the kid's skill level,
Or this.
so yeah. So if a kid you got a guard that was there, but you have a guard that was bigger, he didn't meet the cutoff, so he had to move up to 11U.
Mhm.
But next year he can play 10U.
Yeah, that's yeah. But do you think, and Los, I'm talking to you also.
That's different.
Do y'all think that affect the team, like the programs, the teams? Because in New York, and I think some New Jersey also. I think probably New York and Jersey. I'm not too sure because I know it's different leagues. You know what I mean, and the age they have different ages from some been had like 7-1, but the ones we've been around it was 7-31.
Yeah.
Do you think it is gonna mess up like the teams, like the programs who's used to 7-31?
I mean, it's up to the coaches, right? It's up to the coaches what they're going to figure out and what they're going to do. Some
Mhm.
teams is going to help, some teams is going to hurt, but it all depends on how you're going to move these kids. Because sometimes it was kids that was able to play down, they didn't move them. So now you got the opportunity to put yourself in the best position. What you going to do?
You said, yeah, but what about the ones who play? What you mean by play down?
I'm
And they
trying to
didn't move
say
them.
because if you're not on the 731 cutoff, right?
Mhm.
They would have to go and play on their
Up.
level. They would have to pay up.
Yeah.
But now, if their birthdays before, they could play down the next year.
But do you think that's going to cause a problem like the teams as far as now, like like it's a team. Like if I have a team, I got my regular team, then my
Mhm.
regular roster, and what is it? Darkness is coming. Yeah, we
It's
will
true.
see.
Yeah, it's true.
But I got my regular team right,
Hmm.
731. So now I probably have teams. There's kids up above me. Like, should I snatch the ones who can make the deadline now to come play with my team now, who's on a 12 and I'm 11? So should I snatch them good ones up, or that's good and they can play with us? Because I think that's gonna mess up that team up there also. I think this.
But it's like what old saying. You can have them play 11 again.
Mhm.
They could play that age again if they fall within that time frame, and then they'll be older actually.
Yeah, yeah. So they'll be technically they'll if he said play 11 again. If their birthday was basically in August, they would really supposed to be playing 12. But
Hmm.
if they meet that cutoff, you get to play down again for another year, and a lot of people ain't see that one coming.
Yeah.
So
Should they play that? But should they go down or should they stay where they at?
I mean,
It's up to what you figure out because it depends on what you think you're going to do because everybody got that option. So it's depending on the kid.
in the family,
Yeah, it depends on the kid and
Yeah,
the
that's
what
what I
they
was
family.
gonna
looking for,
ask.
like if they looking for more competition,
Mhm.
because either way, especially if you in wherever division 1 you in, UIFL,
Mhm.
AYF, YNC, playing down does give you an advantage, and now everybody's
It
looking for
give
that
you.
advantage in youth
It definitely
football.
do.
Yeah, it's almost like a youth football reclass.
Right, there you go.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go.
But you don't think that's gonna mess up a system, or like, so who okay, so whose choice, whose decision do y'all say y'all?
It's always the parent choice, right? The coach can
But do it
suggest.
be the parents'
I
choice?
mean, put like
Like
this:
do.
the coaches can suggest,
Mm,
but if the parent knows, he supposed to. I mean, it's up to the parent because you can't go against the parent.
yeah.
You're not supposed to
Well,
because at the end of the day, you're not supposed
you're
to
right.
because whatever happened now it falls on you. Be like, no, I want to play that, and if something might happen, you gotta give the options. Like you always try to give the options. Like when I coach, and I have a situation with the kid, I give them what I think. What's the options? What do you think? And then you give pros and cons, and then from there you can make a decision. You can't outright make a decision for a kid, even if that's your kid. You still need to have that conversation because at the end of the day, it is on a parent.
So
Absolutely.
what do you think should happen? As in, okay, if as a coach, what would you do as a coach? What I'm asking both of y'all, what would y'all do as a coach?
I'll get the permission. I'll ask the parent, and based off what they how they feel about the developmental process of it,
Yeah.
they'll make their decision based off that.
I mean, some kids ain't gonna benefit from it. The team
Right.
might benefit from it, but some
Yeah,
kids
see.
don't benefit from it. Like
Absolutely.
if you have kids, some kids are just too good to even like. Some kids are just too good to play down, so they have to play their age or up.
So how about if they're good? Okay, yeah, that's true. But how about if they're really good? They're good and they playing up, and they not winning. But you could use them right here, and you know that's gonna change the look of the team.
Like I
If we
said,
play big,
it gives the team an advantage. Now,
yeah.
if the parents want that, then yeah, they'll agree to that. Like, you know what? We're gonna try. We got a good shot to win a national championship. So let's try it.
It,
Because I mean, go ahead. Go.
no, go ahead.
Because it's hard. It's hard for us up here, up north, to win a national championship. Because they said when you go south, the kids get bigger. I don't know what it is. The air is different. The food is different.
It is.
You know what I mean? So if some parents don't care about that. Some parents just care about their kid being developed and their kid being challenged more, and
Mhm,
that's not going to be a challenge, and it's not going to
mhm,
help them. It's
mhm,
going to help you, coach. So
mhm.
it has its pros and it has its cons.
But
Yeah.
that's the way it should be, though, right? You should make sure that the kid is getting challenged, and then you can win the natty. Like the natty can't go before the kid.
Yes,
That's what's messed
I
up right
agree.
now. Like, oh, we're gonna win and we'll be able to win a natty. I get it, but this kid is gonna waste a year.
I agree.
You
And
would
then it could be a give and take. Also, it could be a challenge. But how about if it's like three or four of those kids going down? So you want to still keep your kid there, that kid there for that challenge? Because now with this 7-1 change, it's gonna be a lot of teams with those kind of kids now. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
and the teams that's from further out, like even down south and all that, that's they thing though.
Yeah, they're
You know what
gonna
I mean?
keep them down.
That's they thing. Is some people like some teams like remember Big Zip. You know what I mean, the Florida Canes.
Mhm.
They had two teams. When they went to AYF, they had to some of their kids couldn't play because they was the 6-1. So in battle, they was 7-1. And then when they went to AYF, they couldn't play with certain kids. So now it's
Mhm.
gonna be like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
a lot of these teams out there, they built for 6-1. I mean 7-1. So now it's gonna be like now like I feel AYF, the floodgate is gonna open now for AYF.
I think up north, I think we should get with the program, even
Mhm,
though it's wrong what they're doing down south, but
mhm.
they capitalizing down there. They
Nah,
they is
but it's the rules.
yeah.
You can't tell nobody doing. You can't be mad at somebody for playing by the rules. If the rules is that, and you play and you decide not to do it, that's on you.
Right. So I mean, it's I think it's up at the end all be all. I think it's up to the parents at the end all what they want for their kid. If it's all about youth football, or it's about mainly having your son develop and get challenged. So
Yeah,
it's up. It's all up. It's all up. That's a talk they'll have to have. But just know, like when it comes to winning, it's gonna be hard. And if winning ain't what you all like, what everyone cares about, then I think having your kid get the challenge would be the much better decisions to make. And then instead of keeping them down.
Appreciate that.
but he had to he said the production of this podcast
Thanks
on
a
his
lot.
phone. Yeah. Appreciate it. So now when they go to the coaching, right? The coaching, are they going are they on developing now? Or do they gonna worry about now? We're gonna get these kids now. We gotta try to win now. Is it gonna be about winning or developing? Because before you know
But
what I mean, it's
It
always
depends
about
on the
developing.
system.
but
Yeah.
I think it's the mix, right? You got to play that fine line. Development should always happen. It should always be about development. That should always. That's
Mhm.
on the bottom. That should always happen. That no matter where the kid
And
plays at.
and I think the
Mhm.
parents should be big on that too. So parents that's watching this, it's your job and your duty to get your kid developed because now is everything is moving at a fast pace now in life. So it's your job to put that time in and develop your kid so you don't run into certain issues or being dependent on someone else to develop your kid.
If the rules change, the teams have to. You have to change. You have to conform to what the rules we're putting out there. You cannot do the same. You can't do the same shit and decide and think that you're going to get different outcome. If the
Mhm.
rules change, you got to change because you can't go someplace and be like, "Yo, these kids." No, you got to change with the rules.
But we still could develop them though. That's why we need good coaches. lower, just because they go into a lower level, that doesn't mean they can't get developed the proper way though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We
Yeah.
definitely could still develop them. It's
Mhm,
just that the systems and organizations you have to bring in a personal trainer like myself.
mhm.
You know, you see my son. That's
Yeah,
yeah,
little
that's my
Omar
guy
Williams.
right there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
been training them since
It's my guy,
Pampers.
my guy.
Yo, yeah, yeah, my fault. That's
Mhm.
Carl guy.
That's
You know what I mean?
right.
I took a I got the
You did the
passenger
work.
seat.
You did all the work though. You
But
did
yeah,
the
I think when it comes to systems, I think
uh,
every organization should definitely look into getting more position skill guys to come in your organization to help your kids develop so it can make more parents want to come to your organization.
I, I,
And yeah,
I think you gotta do your homework. I think as a parent, you gotta do your homework, man. If you are educated consumer, you get a chance to be able to get the best product. Even with trainers, it's a ton of trainers out there now, but you got to do your homework to find the good ones that's proven to actually get some results. You got to do your homework, man.
but
It's
yeah, but yes, you saying we
yes, you
gotta
do.
do it now, but how we gonna get these other kids? How we gonna get these kids now? Because don't forget now, certain part like certain Jersey, certain part of Jersey, probably over. I don't know what leads Jersey really in. Jersey, New York is like 731 though. It's 731, right? So you don't think like it's gonna be harder for them to it's gonna be harder like to put the kids in place now because they used to 731, they used to a system, they used to their teams and stuff. So now I feel all right. Like shout out, see
It does.
the teams that's like I team it's certain teams in AYF, right? That's from New York and Jersey. And the competition level was woo, 'cause we know shout out to AYF. AYF is the big dogs. We ain't gonna lie. And
Yes.
that's where football is no disrespect to nobody, but that's where it's at though when it comes to football, right?
yeah.
So if we having a problem, or not we like Jersey and New York had a problem at AYF, do you don't think it's gonna be a bigger problem? Like it's gonna be a little harder? Not a problem. I'm talking about a challenge. I'm gonna say a challenge,
Yo,
not a problem.
no, you
It's
said it
gonna
right the
be like
first time. You
no,
said it
no, a
right the first
challenge, a
time.
challenge, because sometimes it's the coach's job to get the kids prepared, though. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
And
it
get
is.
other kids and to recruit to get ready for that kind of football.
Right,
You know what I mean? So that's really the coach's job, though. You know what I mean?
right.
7-1, 731. You got to get right. Regardless of what
Mandatory.
you got to get right. Whatever it is, you got to get right.
And then
So you got to get right to go down there and go play.
How
So
you think they got to get right though? Because I have
for,
a go ahead.
mentally, you gotta mentally your coaching staff have to accept the challenge and what lies ahead of them,
But I
so
don't
the
think
kids could get on board. So each
yeah.
one teach one.
Yes, but even they on board, you think they'll be ready even if the coach is on board. What you mean by on board though? Because
I mean, willing to put in the work to get your kids prepared. And I mean, not having the kids, like I said, properly training them to be physically ready.
what
And with kids, you got to be careful too. Don't bring out the weights because you can mess up some things. Is I know people saying you can use weights, but you really can't because you'll mess up their growth plates. Look it up. It's scientific on scientific facts. So y'all got to get them bands out. Y'all got to get a lot of resistant bands out. Get them kids able to control their body with calisthenics and get them kids ready, man, because it's gonna be a push. And as much as y'all work them out, y'all gotta have them recovery days getting them kids ready. And I think the coaches should definitely put that into y'all program.
yeah, and
I'm,
that's
I'm,
and
I'm
that's why a lot of kids get injured too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean, they get injured early. They think okay, they get on
because
they
you
doing the
working them.
weights, the
Yeah,
weights part, like
right,
the
right,
weights early, so they be like, oh, he lifting it, but season after season, now you see them
right,
injuries,
right.
because this. I mean, but when you said get on board, you was gonna say something?
yeah, I wanted to know what that looked like, but I'm happy he went ahead and went into detail. I wanted to see what that looked like as far as you just talking about physical body get right.
Mm,
Physical and skilly. Like you got to have your skill coaches out there. You got to have your staff ready because when you trying to do these, when parents putting the kids in their program and they giving you that money and they expect you to do everything you
mm,
should be able to do, especially
yeah,
when they're paying that money,
yeah. Go
no
above and
matter how
beyond.
much it is. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's just as a coach, it's your duty to fulfill that, especially if you're playing at a national level.
Are they? Oh, but
mm,
are they playing at the national
Yeah, I
level?
think if
I
you in
I don't.
AYF D1, I definitely think you at the national level
But
because
I'm talking about like here. I'm talking about like
Jersey, New
skill.
York.
Yeah, Jersey, New York. I'm talking about like skill coaches on. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I
I don't
mean
see them.
some people are doing it in the back. They have like the little kids that they're sending places. You know what I mean? Everyone's not getting it. But you know, some people are doing it. There's a lot of kids out there
Mhm,
that's getting that private training and their parents willing to pay
mhm.
for that.
I feel the same way, the same energy you put in to get the kid. I think you should be able to put that work into that kid. I mean,
Yes.
there's no way, okay, I'm going crazy. I'm trying to recruit this kid, but when I get him, it's only about X and O's now. I'm not helping them out no other kind of way, no other areas. I'm not working them out. I'm not putting that extra time in them. Dad,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
him.
And
This,
that takes a lot. That
mhm,
takes and honestly, like when you signing up for this, you gotta like really put this in your mind. You taking time away from your family.
mhm.
So a lot of times you may not be able to go on certain dates. You may not be able to do certain things because you putting your time in with these kids. So
I mean,
you got to be mindful of that.
the
And
good ones go through that. That's a
right,
fact.
right.
But I feel the 7-1 thing is gonna I'm not gonna say it's hurting. We just have to New York, Jersey, or whoever used to 731 just have to prepare a little harder, as in, because I feel if we bring it down, like we bring kids down, so that division might be a little different also, because now we take it from another division, we take it from another pot.
Yeah.
So that division, so everyone is not going to be ready. I feel when you say get on board, I was thinking like what we talked about before prior. I mean,
Hmm.
get on board and Joker also. I feel that programs got to come together. I mean, because
Absolutely.
it's too many. Because we see in other places, other states, right? So I feel that now, especially now with this new change, just because we're gonna be taking out of one pot, stealing out of one pot, taking put it in. I mean, so now I feel like some programs, like some programs that's not really ready at all. We know some programs like just there just to be there. You know what I
Right.
mean? So and they have some dogs, they have some kids
Yeah, that can.
that's really good.
Yeah.
And okay, now we can develop them the proper way because now we got more coaches. Until
Hmm.
we have more coaches with the kids, I feel that we have to trim the fat. They have to trim the fat and bring the programs together.
So you're bringing the programs together to go compete in the national tournament.
No,
No.
I'm bringing the program together to one we not developing like it's we see like the smaller programs, no disrespect to the small, I'm talking about all the new ones, I'm gonna just say the new ones, like it's hard, like the first year it's hard for them like to do anything, so they getting smack, and every year somebody gets snatched from that team anyway. You see what I'm saying? A kid, because a parent don't want to stay losing. You know what I mean, like
Yeah.
it seemed like it looked like he's not even getting better, or we don't know what's going because they keep getting killed. So let's trim all that and come bring that to another program, come together and make it work.
So what does that look like? So that looks like
So
whoever have the most dogs on that level, they get the extra kids.
it
No,
looks like
no,
it look
no.
Los. It looks like this. What is really about is forming a brotherhood. We're doing this for the kids at the end of the day, and we trying to help these parents with their children. We all, as men out here, and it's mostly men out here coaching these kids. So it's really about forming a brotherhood and forming togetherness and bringing these kids together and looking out for the community and growing. So it's really about coming together for a bigger picture. That's what it really is. It ain't about who did this and who did what. It's about us helping one of us and passing down that knowledge for the next generations to come and showing them how to do it. Because that's all they did down south. Each one teach one,
Mhm.
and they was passed it along through Liberty City, all out through there. I'm just saying Liberty City because Liberty City's big time down there in Florida.
But these kids are getting snatched and brought to a team.
Because they're tired of losing though.
Yeah, but they snatched and brought to a team. So it's not like they all taking the kids. They got a team already, and the kids is going to that team. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
So
yes,
so you make it a
yes. I see what you're
yeah,
saying.
you know what
I
I'm
see what
saying?
you're saying. I see what you're saying. But if we come together, or if they come together, we don't have to worry about the kids getting snatched. Now they gonna work together. There's
Yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
Now we working together, like you said, brotherhood. Now we
Gotta
actually
work
working
together.
together though. So we don't have to worry about being in your pockets. And on the low, all these coaches recruit. Some coaches act like, oh, we ain't trying to get this kid. We won't do that, but they all do it. They sneak talk, yo, shorty, you should come over here. Or this team is
Yeah.
garbage. They all do it. So let's just bring it, because a lot of these coaches, a lot of us like coach, we really we know each other. We know each other. So it seemed like, let's put it, because we see how, shout out to Winslow, how Winslow done it. They're like, yo, we've been playing against each other for the longest. We all nice, but we only one of us can win.
Right.
But we all, let's put it together and do something special now. Let's make something special. Shout out to Winslow. Make something special happen. And I feel that's what's hurting New York and New Jersey. Oh, not South Jersey, because South Jersey
Yeah.
is a little
Y'all
different.
doing it.
South Jersey doing it good. They doing their numbers. Shout out to the whole South Jersey. But further down and going towards New York and all that, I feel that we have to come together to get it right, to compete and develop the kids the proper way though.
But now you look. Let me play the other side because now I'm gonna look at the orgs, right?
Mhm,
Now you pulling kids out of these org teams,
mhm.
and where does that leave the org at now?
If you come together, well, we talk about coming
Yeah.
together though.
Yeah,
We not talk about pulling the kids. Then
Because
I mean,
you taking kids off
with
to go to another
that
situation,
since
right?
you playing that side, that leads the org to follow suit, follow brotherhood suit. Now join forces with someone. This is how they doing it, so we gonna do it too. We gonna help these kids out too. So
Okay.
it don't really lead the org, and
Okay,
it's
I see what
not
you're saying.
honestly like I said. At the end of the day, if you want all the talent, you really can't coach, right? You really want to be able to develop these kids, but if you want all the talent and you can coach, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but that's what
That's
I'm.
a good thing.
Yeah,
But not to say y'all could coach. Not to throw no dirt on the coach's name.
Mhm,
You feel me? But some people do does things like that. But
mhm.
go ahead.
That's
no,
coaching.
that's
I mean,
Go
we
ahead,
coaching.
we
Los.
we
Yeah,
all know that it's different places. I mean,
Yeah.
it's that's nothing new. You know what I mean, that's nothing new. But when you say where that does that leave the program,
yeah.
are you saying like should they change their name type stuff? Like where you
No,
leave
like
the
where's these kids going? What they gonna play under? Like they going under the brotherhood? Because I
I
got
see what you said. Go ahead,
yeah.
I
That's what
see,
I'm saying. Like we taking these kids, they going on, they playing under a whole different name, whole different situation. Now that strips the kids from my team.
I see what you're saying.
Like
I
if
see what you're saying.
everybody putting their kids in a pot, we making an all-star team as such to go, or like a team with everybody, all the good kids, all the special kids to go ahead and go compete.
But it might not even be all the
Oh yeah,
special kids.
yeah,
It's just to
right.
make it stronger, like strong. Like
So
we might be all struggling in certain places. Like we not, I can't
Like
win.
if it
You can't.
means that
Let's
much
just
to
bring it
you to
together.
hold a certain kid back, and the parents, if that's going on, then by all means do that. But the kids that's here and the guys that do want to merge and develop something, we gonna develop what we got because
so
that's what it's
it's
about.
something separate. So, but that's not including everybody. That's a couple of people putting it together. Like
Right,
if
and you
I'm
only
not too
need a
heavy,
couple. You only need a couple people, like a couple coaches, to agree, because eventually it'll happen. It'll happen. I
yeah,
get. I mean, you don't gotta. You don't need all the studs. You just need everybody to agree on one sound.
Yeah.
You feel me?
but
I think you. Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is if you're gonna open it up, you should open it up for everybody, right? If it's New York, you should get everybody. You try to get
No,
everybody
you can't have.
together.
I'm talking about like 4 teams, like four. Like if we
What?
have programs that's not going nowhere.
Yeah, but
They
have
can't get
kids,
off the
but
ground.
they're not gonna get off the ground. But you want to get those kids. You want to get the kids that's going to compete on a national level. You want to put them all on the same. You want to
We
put
all
them,
come together. Yes.
yeah. So
1, 2, 3, 4. These four. Let's bring this four together.
that's separate though.
What
Nah,
you mean?
nah, I get it. That is separate. So what he's saying is some kids are going to be left out, right? And I don't think it's good for no kid to be left out. So, like I said, it should be a platform where all these kids are developing and playing the games and doing what they got to do. I think that got to be talked about amongst the coaches and the men that's leading these kids
I don't think they're gonna
on
be
these
left
games.
out though.
I don't think they're gonna be left
The
out
reason I
either.
feel like they won't be left out. You talk about if there's a lot of kids, some kids gonna be left out.
Yeah, or they
I
feel
feel
left
it's
out
like a
because you
farm
don't.
system. I feel like now we can really pay attention and develop. It's a lot of coaches. I feel now the ones who's not really ready, we can really pay attention and develop the kids though,
I mean,
like a farm system.
you want to give the woman and the parents and the grandparents out there something to give their money to trust and invest in too.
Mhm.
So you just gotta do the right thing by the kids. No
It's
matter what, I mean, they shouldn't be left out anyway. Like if you got other things that they not ready, still develop these kids until
Yeah,
they're ready.
but I feel okay. The ones who's not ready,
Keep them in the program.
it's like yeah. I think we get them
You
right.
don't
You
you don't
still
get
they
no
still
you
get
don't
games
kick
to get. They
nobody out
still
of your
get
program.
games. They still get games. We develop them, and we today ready today because some kids we see like some teams or some organizations, right? They take kids knowing that these kids can't do anything.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And they really leave them on the side that don't do anything. Be like, oh, whatever, NPR.
And the
Or,
parents know that too. Some of them just naive to it.
but some parents want them to be around men, and
Yeah,
some people want them to have friends because
right.
different things
But
also.
it's not as it like they know that, but it's also not fair just to push a kid to the
It's
side
not.
and like yo, you don't have it.
Yeah.
That's not good either. So, like I said, all programs should be open up into developing kids, your
Yes.
mainstream thing. Like when
Yes.
some kids like that,
Yeah.
You gotta have your stuff ready,
But
like
that's why I
your
feel.
speed stuff, your strength stuff,
Yes,
your
yes.
plyos.
We now
You
this team
gotta
is
have
like
your
a
book
farm
ready
system.
for
I
them
said
kids.
we
Yeah,
develop. These the ones who need that extra attention.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That
yeah.
special extra attention. So we could let's do.
And that's what a brotherhood about. You gotta
Yes.
give them guys that's willing, and there's guys out there that's willing to give kids extra attention. Especially myself when it comes to that, because I needed that when I was younger. So is a lot of different guys that come from different walks of life that know what that's about. If you know what I'm talking about.
So
That's a fact.
so if I have my team, how like I have my team, right? I got multiple levels. I got some kids that's special. What happens with my kids? Say we gonna say 11. I got 11-year-old that's the goods.
Mhm.
I got two.
Mhm.
Now what happens? Like I'm you how you pitch this to me? Like you
No, we bringing the whole thing together, not just two kids. We bringing the whole program.
oh, so you're taking the whole 11
Yes,
level.
that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay.
Now that's what I'm saying. Now the ones who not really that good, we could develop. We
Oh,
could put
okay.
extra.
All
That's
right.
what I'm saying. Not
All
the
right.
kids.
Okay. Okay.
Know what I mean? See,
So
yeah.
that's why I was confused. That I'm
Yeah.
thinking that everybody's putting these special kids together. Like yo, you
No,
align.
we gonna
Okay.
no. The special kids gonna get something totally different. Is what I'm saying. But just that's like now, right? We got NPRs, right? There's some coaches have NPRs that don't get no burn, right? On 731. Now you think 7-1? They go out to 7-1. They definitely not gonna get anything. No plan. They're not going to get looked
Okay.
at. They're just
That's-
gonna be on the
And
sideline.
your organization should be a big platform where these kids that's developing could develop against kids on their skill level.
That's what I'm saying.
So you don't just push those kids to the side. You put
That's a
something
fact.
together,
That's what I'm
and
talking
you
about.
make sure those kids got something to do. Rather it's Division
Mhm.
1, Division 2,
Mhm.
Division 3. Because I got a nephew. He's a great football player, and he had to go through prep,
Mhm.
JUCO. He's a Division 1 guy, and I know that
Mhm.
from my heart. But he had to go through certain things to get through to go to certain places.
Mhm.
So it's just know that your kid is not left out. Put it
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I respect your kid go D3, D2. It's all
So it's
football.
football at the end of the
It's
day.
all football at the end of the day, and it's okay. Just get better.
So now going back to AYF, right? Do y'all think that's a good thing that they went to 7-1? Or do y'all?
I think it's a good thing because now we get to get on board with really what's really going on in the South. And we always talk about the South when it comes to football.
What you think, Los? You think that's a good thing?
It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think
Yeah.
it's a thing. I think it's a rule change, and if you're not taking advantage of it, it's gonna be worse for you because even the rules was 731.
Yeah,
It was 731.
But certain places it was 7-1 also. Though.
Yeah, but it was 730.
You talk about over here in like New York, New Jersey.
Yeah,
side.
I said it's 731. So if you playing by the rules, you just got to get better because
I
you
agree.
go in at 731 and you getting kicked. You go to 7-1, you still might get kicked.
I agree.
I agree with AYF going 7-1.
I think you should take advantage of the rules.
The reason, okay, the reason I agree is because still the same age, right? Because we get them ready for the next level in high school, you're still gonna be playing against the older kids also anyway. So we get them ready with because now we could compete. We could really now you playing against the best of the best. I mean, you really now it's like yo, listen, we are the same age. I know I got you by 6, you know what I mean, 6-7 months. I don't know, but you still want. I'm still have to see you later on in life sometime. You know what I mean, so I feel if we get them ready now, as far as if we play them dogs now, they're gonna be we can throw them at anyone after this. I mean, we can know now. We know where we need to work out with our kids, what they need to be worked on with. And my whole thing is we always saying, oh, down south, oh, we Florida this or Texas this.
Yeah.
This is what they've been doing though.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like we behind. Are we running from that? You know what I mean? It seems like we running from it.
Yeah. In the sense that it is because it's different. Football is really a religion down there. It's a religion. How people go to the masjid up here and church. Like it's people like football is everything to them. Football is not everything to us down here. So we really starting to catch up here. And that's okay though, because now we on board and we here.
It is religion.
So
and not only it's for the coaches, the players, and the family, and the parents. It's football in the house. It's football in the house.
Yeah,
it's football. They wake up. Some parents wake their kids up a certain time to do this and do that. They know at a young age, 6 years old. I'm like, yo, you wake them up 5 in the morning.
The whole family went through that high school.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they prepping them. They preparing them early. What they say, yes, they are here. Yeah, but that's why they different. It seemed like we run from a little competition a little bit. I mean, we run from competition, which
if all the other teams, that you playing is doing that and you're not doing that, it's your fault.
Right.
It's your fault. You can't get mad at somebody by doing what is an option for everybody to do. It's the rules.
But it's not the rules everywhere.
What's not the rules everywhere?
The 7-1. It's not the rules everywhere though.
No, it's not. But I'm just talking about
for the particular league.
Yes. I know that.
Yeah.
So because we have leagues now, you think they're gonna get it's gonna hurt them? You know what I mean? Just like we got a league right now, we got a BTS league. You know what I mean? We got Big Apple. Big Apple is still with the 731.
Shout out to all the leagues too.
Shout out
Big
to all the
Apple.
leagues, man. Big Apple BTS the best youth football league. I think. You know what I mean? Stan Dennis them on that side.
Pop Warner too. Shout out to y'all.
Pop Warner. Shout out to everybody, man. But
you might have to move.
What you mean you gotta move, man?
You might have to move. Like, not you. I ain't talking
no,
about
I know you talking about me, man. I'm just saying, what do you mean by that, man?
You might, yo, if I'm a team and I'm looking at a league to go into, and my teams ain't looking for that 7-1 ain't working for us, and that 731 is looking better for us.
Okay,
I might have. I have to.
I see where you're going with that one.
No, but it's but what do you agree?
Hell yeah.
I probably
if the shoe it matter if the shoe fits for that program.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it matters what you're doing.
Yo, but you have 7 divisions in your program.
Yeah,
and 2 ready for 7-1.
Yeah, that's you still,
out of 7. What would you do?
You're still looking at now. It's 2 different things. I'm a president. I'm looking at the my org as a whole. Or I'm worrying about 2 teams. Like you got to look. It's a bigger picture. Those 2 teams might be ready, but
as an org, can't you can't you like go break it up?
Sometimes they don't let you do it. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Some leagues be like, yo, hold on, listen, we need all of y'all. I mean, so
but that's the whole thing.
In the past, they done it before. They done it like, but how what's going on now?
So as an organization, that's something the organization had to sit down and discuss and bring it to the parents.
Because they looking at it like the org is bigger than the league. So it's like if we keep losing, we're gonna lose kids and nobody gonna come to us though. So you know how that goes.
That too. Because no one want to go to a losing program.
So it's like you still gotta do what benefits you though.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose.
Right.
That's the whole purpose.
I'm not mad at the ones who if they look at it like, yo, look, we ain't ready.
Right.
We ain't really doing nothing now with this, so we're not ready.
Right.
I mean,
what's the difference? People going into the same leagues and they go D13.
The ones who go D, shout out, no disrespect. The ones who D3, they gotta go to another team. They gotta go to another program.
But I'm trying to say
they gotta merge. They gotta merge something. You can't be.
We talking about town ball. Town ball is good. Y'all doing y'all thing out there. I respect y'all because them kids is out there. Shout out to town ball.
Doing that town ball.
It's all good town ball. You know what I mean? Y'all got something good going on over there.
Of course.
And y'all doing right by the kids.
But they
giving them a shot to play some football.
They doing what's best for them though.
Yeah.
You see, that's why town balls, they still living.
Yeah.
They still around.
Nah, they always gonna be around.
They almost like the farms. They the ones who really feed everyone, to be honest.
Yeah.
They feed, they the farm. They won't like, yo, hold on, we see kids here and there. They the farm, because we always peeking in town ball like, yo, dog shorty is nice.
Yeah.
And he nicer than all of these people that we call dogs though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's them leagues. That's the leagues we don't know about. So shout out to them leagues.
We gotta shout out to some of these coaches in town ball who putting their time in.
Yeah.
Who look at like, dog, they don't respect us, like they don't see us. You know what I mean? But they putting their time and dedication into these kids.
Yeah, some of them guys don't really want to get seen because they're doing it for a real thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
I mean, any coach is putting their time in. Good, bad, you putting your time in, Some people just can't get it, but they putting their time in. You got the kid in the best interest. Salute to you.
Yeah. Shout out, salute to y'all and getting them kids. Y'all know them kids always coming through town ball, slipping through the cracks, man. You like, where this kid come from?
We gonna talk
town ball. Shout out to y'all.
Let's get to this quick fab. I already know, man. Let's get to one of these ads and all that, man.
One of the biggest thing for me for podcasting is being able to get my mind and my voice together to make sure that everybody hears me. Like, I want to be able to have kids to understand that, you know what, we know some of the things that you've been going through. We see that some of the issues that you have, some of the things that you're dealing with, and that we understand you. A lot of times kids don't feel like they're being understood, and being understood goes a long way.
And shout out to my guy LO to the SO,
Yeah,
just in
man.
case you didn't know. So y'all already know Gigi everything, man. Riot
Everything.
Rook, man. What's good? It's time to work, man. Yo, shout out to
Yeah.
TYA also, man. I see you all there. Let's work,
Let's
man.
get it.
Yo,
Let's
shout
get
out to
it.
TYA. You already know what it is. Let's work, man. But once again, Gigi, you can follow me every major
platform.
every major platform, TikTok, IG, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere.
I mean, they see him because they stealing.
Yeah, of course they still
They
need to
see him 'cause
outside it.
They
But
see it
listen,
because he's stealing.
shout out to Gigi, but Town Boy,
Shout out to
salute
Gigi.
once
Shout out
again.
Gigi.
And how it is with the Town Boy though, know what I mean? Because
Town ball, you know, is they developing kids, man, and they're allowing us. You got some studs out there, you know what I mean? That's super better than everyone else in town ball. Yeah,
their studs are studs though. Like we look at our play like these studs. We see this Town Boy stud. We like, yo, nah, that means he's better than what we have.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And they're taking their time because you know, it's with town. They taking their time with the kids. And one thing I seen today, I was at a town ball flag football game today this morning, and the kids were getting beat by 40, and none of their mentalities changed.
It don't.
They were still having fun.
Yeah.
They were still happy.
That's what
It's
it's about.
football. Because
Yeah, it's football.
We
So
lose, yeah, it's like
they
it is what it is.
right,
Not the end of
and
the world.
they're learning.
Yeah.
They looking at it as a learning thing.
You know, all that is fed off of coaches, man. It's fed off of the coaches.
Right.
Do you see them in high school? Do you see them in high school?
Yeah, in high school they turn out different.
That's when you see everything. You like, yo, hold on. Where you that's when you be like, yo, shorty, like, where you come from? Like, what? I ain't see you play certain youth because they was somewhere else though
And
playing.
they took
though,
all their losses already.
Yes,
you know what I
yes.
mean? So they developing right.
Yeah, people don't understand. People
Yeah,
don't see.
they failed a lot.
And that's why I be saying, like, I like what Jersey doing. I like what Jersey doing also when it come to town ball. I mean, I love what they doing. And it's time for us to salute them. And it's time for us to give them the recognition that they deserve, though. We got to start calling them out. I mean, saluting their programs and all that. Because I know something like said, some of the coaches don't like being seen because they do it for the heart. They come from the heart. It's genuine. They ain't like, yo, look at me. This is what I done. Look what I done. No. They behind the scene like, yo, this is what I do. The kids know what it is. The kids know I love them. The kids know, you know what I mean, my heart, my dedication, the dedication I put in.
But yeah, definitely shout out Town Ball, man. Shout out Wayne Hills.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Wyckoff. Shout out Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Linden, New Jersey.
Yeah, but it's
Couple
not
Town Ball team.
But it's not. We ain't have that in the city. We ain't have that in the city, but we still
we
ain't have town ball. We
Yeah,
ain't we ain't have town ball, but we still we still had coaches.
Like vet and all that. That's like
but we still had coaches that was building and doing all the kids that was working with the kids and building and letting them rock.
We ain't have it because we didn't want to do it. Like, and I ain't saying we, because I feel Jersey. That's why they said Jersey is real football. Because it seemed like now New York came. You know what I'm saying? New York started riding a wave a little later than Jersey. Jersey been doing this for day one. That's why the NFL. That's what you see. Jersey. I'm from Jersey. Jersey this. Jersey that. You know what I mean? Because Jersey been doing this forever. New York was more basketball back then, even though Jersey caught up with that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was basketball was what we was going crazy.
Yeah, we went crazy in ball.
It was football.
Yeah.
It was Jersey is always football. That's why they say it's different. Football is different. I mean, the coaching is different. You see, the coaching is different.
New York,
Jersey was like down south.
New York is changing. New York is changing rapidly.
It is. Yeah,
New York is catching on because
they
they understand how big their state is and how big this thing really is. So New York is definitely out there making noise. You definitely hear New York now, and New York's gonna be, on that level. They just got to keep going.
New York has it though, but like I said, we have to, and no disrespect to no programs, and it's not even a disrespect. If we want to bring certain things together, that's Jersey also. That means the respect is there. Some people might take it as disrespect, but we want to merge it, like, you know what I mean, as form. Let's vote on it. Let's vote, because some teams shouldn't be around. I'm gonna be honest. Some teams are never gonna win, so some teams are actually trying to play nobodies. You know what I mean? Just because they can't win.
Right.
You know it's certain teams I ain't hear about in years because I'm like, yo, do they still exist? You know what I mean?
What team? What team you
It's a
coaching?
few.
What
It's a
team?
few teams. No, I mean, not even getting in it because it's like they don't exist. So I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if they exist. Know what I mean? Because I didn't hear anything. So I don't know. But there's teams that, know what I mean, I only hear the same. When they come to New York,
I get what
you
you're saying.
see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's based off your coaching staff. Like, at the end of the day,
it
it's
is.
like
It is.
it's who bringing you up.
Yeah, and coaches
So,
will feel like they
yeah.
good. Yeah, Gigi, I see you,
So.
Gigi. That's the best at it, man. But yeah, so we just got to do a better job as in. So what we saying the 731? If they can't compete, what to do? Go. And I'm gonna tell you, AYF about to get everybody go. A lot of teams like from the south and AYF open the door, let them in, let them in, let them in. Know what I mean? But a lot of teams gonna run the AYF, because you know what it is. Everybody look at battle. You know what I mean? As in, battle teams in battle or
Yeah.
battle, they do both. Sometimes they gotta
It's
trim.
not.
Yeah.
It's not even a. Let's make this clear.
No,
right?
not look. Don't hold on before you go there. I don't want them
No,
to
no,
think.
no, no, no.
Go ahead,
I
go
don't want y'all to think like, oh, because when y'all hear YNC, y'all hear run, right? When y'all hear AYD D1, y'all hear run. It's not that. It's really not that. All these kids are the same age, and to be honest,
Yes.
up north we got better skilled players than anyone,
Mhm.
anyone. But some people are faster, but fast and quickness is two different things. We could talk about that later.
Mhm.
But you don't have to run from these type of things. Coaches, y'all have to coach. Don't be volunteers.
That's what it
Really
is.
coach.
That's what it
Like
is.
this coaching thing is serious.
That's what
I
it is,
mean,
man.
it could take you places too. It could really take you some places that you never thought you can go. So, take coaching serious. Read. Like a lot of coaches not reading. You have to be able to read.
They don't.
Read, get in them books. Read, take some time, coach, and you'll understand more. I'm telling you.
It's some coaches that do that.
Gotta dive in there, man,
It's some
and
coaches.
just go.
It's some
And
coaches
your
that really
your
lock
team will
in.
be ready. The best coaching staffs win.
He said the O line and the D line is the big difference makers
And coaching.
in coaching.
And coaching
It start with coaching.
starts
though.
with the
It
coaching.
still start with coaching, but that's a fact though. But it start with coaching. The coaches got to be more dedicated though.
Yeah,
man.
you got to be
They
dedicated.
have to be more dedicated because sometimes they might think they dedicated because they do a little something, but that little
Nah.
something it's just it's a minimum. It's not even a. It's like yo, I don't know. They just we just gotta be
What's the
different.
coach? What's the coach that from the coach from down south that kind of like went viral? He was crying. He had got some money from the rapper
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
YF
yeah,
and
yeah,
Lucci,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
was
yeah,
crying
yeah,
up
yeah,
there, and
yeah.
you know what I mean, saying how much he put. You saw that. You saw his passion
You
for the
see
kids.
it, you see it,
You know,
yeah,
and you
man.
felt it. Like
That
he like,
yo,
yo, I put my
I'm
all,
telling you, man.
my all,
And that,
and
not
and
ashamed to be
and,
a
and the
man. See?
win, you gotta people understand in order to get that with everybody trying to get, you gotta put your all to it. Because sometimes 99, 89, 95, 90%, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
The kids need your all.
Yo, oh man, that's seeing him crying like that.
Yeah, that's
He wants so much for them these kids, dude. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And some coaches want to do it for football. He want them to win in life. He want to feel like yo, I'm doing everything I can to make these kids succeed and to have fun. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So when they actually do something and win, it's like yo, they get emotional, be overwhelmed.
They
It's
be
like yo, I
overwhelmed,
can't.
yeah.
It's
I
like
can't believe
yeah,
it. Yeah.
I'm more happy for them, but I see more in them that they see in themselves. So it's
Right.
like it's crazy,
There you
man.
go.
And for him to do that and cry the way he cried, because you see it was genuine.
Yeah, it was
and
real
he
genuine.
showed he's a man. He's not afraid to show his true
Right.
feelings, his feelings and all that. So, because
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, when I saw it, I was like, dog, yo, I
Yeah.
watched it more than one time.
Mhm.
I mean, I watched it a few times. I'm like, yo, you can see it's genuine, yo.
Yeah.
And I feel we come together because you see how rappers giving teams who's putting money into these teams and all that. I feel we
Yeah.
come together,
Yup.
we'll get that also. We come together and
Yeah.
do things the right way.
And
You see what I'm
rappers,
saying?
New York, y'all need to start putting this money into the youth, man. New
Yeah.
Jersey too.
But
All the rappers out there, y'all need to start helping out these
yeah, and
communities,
give it to
and
the
especially
kids.
where you from, in the areas you ran through. So
And ask the
you know
coaches,
what I mean?
rappers out there, just because we know a lot of them.
Everybody got
Rappers,
friends.
ask the just see what they need. Just don't, if you don't trust, don't put the money into the coaches' hands and none of that. Just buy the program what they need and
Yeah,
stuff
get
like
them what
that.
they
Give it
need. Get
into
in
it like
tune a
do
little
it like
bit.
that. You don't gotta
Yeah.
put the money in there because you already know sometimes
Right.
it's funny, but not everybody. But there's some funny dunnings out there. But
It's a lot.
yeah,
Mhm.
but if you don't, because we don't know why rappers, we all know rappers who got it. We know
Yeah.
people who know you know what I mean, do also. But
Money
we,
is there.
yeah,
Absolutely.
but we have to make sure. But we still have to come together. I feel they see if we
Yeah.
together, they're like,
Then
now we gonna do
Yeah.
it together though. You know what I mean?
Everyone want to be a part of something special in the win.
And rappers,
They
they wanna.
It don't gotta be rappers though. It
No,
don't
no,
gotta-
I
it
know.
don't-
We just saying
no,
it because
I'm
out
just
saying
there,
rappers,
we
yeah.
saying rap.
No, I'm
Yeah, I
saying-
know what you're saying.
but it
Because
don't
rappers gotta real quick. Rappers have a big impact. Y'all got a big impact on our
Yes.
youth.
Because
They'll rather put more into drilling and
Yes.
doing what y'all
Yes.
doing than the
Yes.
football.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So push these kids
They
more.
coming out to y'all music.
Right, we
You know what I
coming
mean?
out to y'all music. That's a
they
fact.
look up to y'all more than anything because they know more songs than to us. You know what I mean? So
but we could tap into other places also, like the tap into the community.
Right.
There's money in the
Yo, you
community.
funny.
You could tap into the church. You could tap into the store that's around the corner from the football field that all the kids go to after or come back. You could tap into the community. The community is going to be there. So those parents, have those conversations. People have connections with other people. Like you have your jobs, you have your friends, you have people that you could go and really tap into.
Absolutely.
I know sometimes people are apprehensive. They don't really want to get involved because they do feel like it's a money grab. Like, they keep on asking for bread. They keep on asking for bread. But if you clear and you let people know, like, listen, this money is going here and we're going to try to do this with this. I think when a lot of people they don't really say where that bread is going, it kind of brings people back. But the community needs the help.
That's the route.
But I feel we
definitely
come
another
together.
route.
I think we will get that if we come together. Because even you said like the churches or even the rappers want to feel good when they invest, when they put their money, they be like, they start to move like that's their team. Though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's mine.
So they don't want to just want y'all to loot. They don't want to just like, yo, hold on.
And it's promotion, exposure.
Yes.
Let me tell y'all this too, parents. Exposure is one of the last things, but is a key piece to your children succeeding in life. They're going to need that exposure.
That's a fact. He said not enough investor mindsets, and that's just because we don't have unity though.
Yeah.
I feel people want to invest in something they could be proud of though. We don't, because I ain't gonna lie. I feel a rapper will throw you something, but they ain't nothing else gonna come after that if it's no progress, if it's no fun and you lose.
The energy just had to be reciprocated. You know what I mean? So I think if it's reciprocated, I think everything will be all right. The rappers will want to do more.
Like you said, the community as a whole need to be better with support of football. I think they need to be a better as a whole at supporting the youth.
No, but the youth though. But I feel if we come together, they won't have no choice but to support though. Because if it's Jersey, the whole Jersey come together, the family's going to support that. Because they feel it's part. It's like the town. You see how EO just won. You saw how East Orange do the parade and all that because they feel like they won also. You see what I'm saying? So we come together, then there's no choice because it's like we all win at the same time. We all win.
Mm-hmm.
We all win. But to be honest, they do have the support. But us adults be killing it. We be messing up. We be messing up a lot for the kids, for the youth though. Is the adults be messing up a lot of stuff though.
They do. And this is a whole different show. Basically, it's a whole different conversation. But that money got to add up sometime. I don't think that money add up, but we'll talk about that a whole different time. We just talking about the support. We're talking about that.
But that 7-1, you definitely want to take advantage, coaches, of that.
You need to.
Of that cutoff, you need to, yeah.
So what you think? So we ain't gonna be here too long. What y'all think should be the main thing as far as
restructure?
Get ready.
Restructure, take advantage.
What's restructuring though? Because
the
parents don't know what that means. That's what I'm saying. We talking to parents and all that.
So parents, the restructure is understanding the rules and understand how your kids are going to be affected by these rules. So he might be able to be on a team where he'll be going to be able to flourish, or he going to be if he follow the old rules and be on the team, he might be on the team that's going to get beat real bad because the other teams are playing by different rules. So see how your kid plays in the factor and see what's going on with the team and have that conversation with the org. That's it.
And you see what Stevie Camp said right there. You see it? Because I can't see you.
He said we have to market and promote outside of the football world. There's a lot of corporate organizations that don't even know that these
organizations exist. Yeah. That's a fact. They don't know we exist because we don't promote. We staying too local. And sometimes we know organizations that probably would, but we hate on each other so much that we don't even tell them about, like, yo, we got something special over there that you should lock in with them. See, it's like we have no matter what we do, we have to come together.
Yeah.
We have to promote. We have to hold each other down, because I feel we one win, we all win. Because okay, if they start looking at this program and this program, they're gonna start looking at everyone in the area as close to it. Because you said that program still got to play this program. You see what I'm saying? So I feel we just have to open the door for everyone. We all have to win.
But to touch back,
it's kids.
Yeah, it's kids.
It's kids.
But to touch on that comment right there with the organizations, y'all gotta act right, man. Y'all gotta act right too.
What you mean?
You gotta act right. You gotta carry yourself in a certain. You gotta carry yourself in a certain manner, because I'm not putting myself attached to an organization that don't move properly. Even if I feel like you're doing good for the kids, but if you don't carry yourself a certain way, I can't take my brand and put it with yours.
Absolutely.
If you're not moving properly.
And they watch that too. They see that.
That's more important than anything. That's the most important thing. Like if you doing good, yeah, people want to get next to you because
they want to take those pictures.
Yes, they want to feed off of that stuff. But if you're doing bad, even if you know what I'm saying, like if your intentions is good, but you still looking bad, it don't come off. It don't come off.
It don't come off right. Yeah. Nah, that's a big one too. That should be left for another
that's another
on another show. Yeah.
That's definitely, we definitely gotta talk. But going back to the 7-1 thing, hold on, let's play one more quick fight. He said people, we're gonna get back to this question. We'll get back waiting for that. Y'all already know what it is, man. 100%.
GG.
Yeah. GG. Y'all already know, man. Follow my guy right here, man. The best at it, man.
Best.
Shout out to GG. GG in the chat. Yo, GG is really in the chat though.
That's a fact.
No, GG's in the chat for real, man. Shout out to GG. Yo, he do this so easily,
GG.
man. Why it's so easy for this dude to do? Yo, I can't, new season coming up. Watch his new intro. I can't. Yo, GG, what up? Man, shout out to GG. Y'all already know he control the whole high school joint, man. He been outside.
Yeah, you got Curtis.
Year.
You got Curtis
yo,
looking good up
send
there.
Send them kids this way, man. I'm gonna send. Yo, we got some Riot kids, some GG kids, boy. Listen, we gonna work, man. Yo, once again, shout out to TYA also, man. We see you, yo. Listen, man, let's do it. Let's have fun, man. Let's have some fun. But
TYA, what up?
Yo, listen, man. Oh, you doing your thing. Hold on, y'all. Let's go back to some of these questions. Y'all, you remember something? He said something about bad brands want to get.
So he talked. That's like marketing, right? So bad brands want top exposure. So if a brand is trying, they want to get next to some place that's going to be that's going to get a lot of views. They want to see as much people. They want to be as an open market as possible, but they want to lock in. They want to lock in with somebody that actually is going to drag their brand to different markets. So youth football is a market that that they want the kids to travel because they want to be attached to that, but they can't they don't want to attach themselves to some BS.
I see.
So, but listen, but it's more BS than it's more BS than anything out here.
Not all teams. Not all teams. Some teams are super clean. Some teams.
Listen, I said more as in a majority is what I'm saying. Though.
But that's the whole thing. So it's a lot.
How we cleaned it up.
They gotta clean up.
But like you clean your room up. You go clean your bathroom. That's how you clean it up.
You got to clean your house.
Yeah, clean yourself.
You got to clean your house because sometimes you can't let people in your house. You seen what's the movie Sinners? You can't let people in your house sometimes.
Those boys.
Yeah, you can't let them in. You can't invite them in, especially if on some BS.
That's a fact.
Yeah, don't bring that. Don't bring that to my house.
Energy can't come in here.
Yeah,
I mean that's a fact. Though. Once you bring them in, then we all caught up.
Yeah,
I mean, but y'all messed me up on that. But yo, it's a lot of relationships though, as far as just because they cool, they let people get away like organizations, right? It could be presidents or VPs or whatever. They let the BS happen because they have relationships with them and they don't nip it in the bud though.
Yo, Carl, how
You
you
know what
could
I mean?
how you could be a president and you preaching to these kids like, yo, listen, sometimes your friend ain't doing the right thing. You got to leave your friend, but you an adult and you can't leave that person that you got a relationship to make sure the greater good is taken care of.
Mm.
You can't preach that.
Yeah, but they people always practice what they don't preach though.
But then that's a problem because you're going to tell a kid like, oh, you need to stay away from them because they not doing the right things.
Oh,
But
preach what they don't practice.
yeah, but that's
But
bad.
y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
because they
bad.
backwards, so I had to say it backwards. Y'all understand what that means. But no, that's a fact though. That's a fact though. But clean it up. We
Yeah,
clean it up. We clean it up. Let's have more unity, like O said, brotherhood. It's time for a brotherhood for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's time
definitely.
for a brotherhood because at the end of the day, when we watch all these other kids grow, and we claim them in high school. Oh, that was my young boy. Oh, this and that. But we was essing on them, shitting on them, doing their football careers. You see what I'm saying? So why we can't come together? Because I feel like these all our kids though. We all win when they win.
Absolutely.
So you know what I mean, let's bring them together. Let's just open the doors for. Let's open the door because I feel we come together. The doors open for the kids though. Even when they come to high school and all this and that, the door just open. These coaches don't have to say who's good. You know what I mean? They gonna come out and see our kids. You know what I mean, even though that's why I love Jersey. Jersey do the most. They come outside all the time. You know what I mean? Everybody else, they cool with a coach. Like, yo, who you got? You want to send somebody to me? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not over there. You can't even coach, buddy. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But we gotta stop doing that also and be like, oh, we cool with this coach right here, so we gonna send our kids over there in high school knowing well it ain't gonna happen. I mean, you know what I mean?
I think when you say like we got they're all our kids, I don't think people really understand what that means. Like,
Yeah.
if
Let's explain that.
yeah, when
Yeah.
you want to explain, I'm gonna say
Yeah,
if I'm saying
you got
something.
it. You know
So when you say all our kids, you're saying like even if the kid is not my direct player,
yes.
he's still one of mine
Yes.
kids.
Yes.
So I'm gonna show light on him as his talent. Outside of that, like I see coaches, I hear coaches. Let me understand. See, I hear coaches talk down on the kid
Yes.
after they leave them
Yes.
when they was the best thing when they had them.
Yes,
How?
yes. But we see that a lot.
That's
why I
not
said
fair.
that. But
That's not fair. You can't do that because at the end of the day, the kid is the same kid. He just not with you, but he's still gonna shine. So you can't be like, yo, he not good now. All of a
Yeah.
sudden he not good.
Yeah,
Right.
but
That's not fair.
But that's why they character, dude. That's who they are, though. You know what I mean?
And
Nah,
character,
yeah.
character, you hit that on the
Mhm.
bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
Character is huge when it
Mhm.
comes to this football thing. Life,
Mhm.
period.
Mm-hmm.
It matters, man, because I might have an opportunity for somebody, and I'm not gonna give the opportunity to the kid because he not with me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Yeah, they're all our kids though. So we just gotta clean this up, man. Let's do it right. Yo, Gigi, it's time to work, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
the whole
man.
riot. I mean, if we could put something
GG,
together,
good
y'all.
work.
Let's put it together. Let's put it together. Make these kids better. Let's develop these kids the proper way, man. It's time to develop these kids the proper way because we don't want this all these years to be a throwaway. So now in high school, it's like they discouraged. Now they want them quitting or they want to. I don't know. What I mean, but we just have to do better. We have to be leaders though. I mean, we gotta be more than coaches. And I'm not saying just because if you go to school 2 times and want to record yourself going up to the schools, like, oh look what I did. That don't count as being a coach. That's not even a mentor. That's not even cool. But shout out to a lot of like I saw what you call him up here just now, Mitch, Mike Suicide.
Mhm.
Yo, I applaud him what he doing. I mean, he definitely one of the ones like we troll back and forth and all that, like on the page and all that. But as a man, as an individual, he's super dope, man. It's like he's a true leader. He's a true. I mean, He's someone that a kid gonna be like, yo,
Yeah.
he loved me. I
Yep.
mean, he showed a love for the kids. But so shout out to for Mitch, man. Shout out to Mike, man. You definitely one of those ones. We
Shout
gonna
out
still
Mike.
troll back
Shout
and
out
forth,
to
but
Mike.
he definitely those ones that he don't have to say, I do this, I done it. He might say or but he give you the minimum what he do. He do a lot.
Yeah.
He
don't
do
take-
so
he
much.
don't- he don't
And it's
touch- he don't
definitely
touch
bigger
on
than
it.
football. You see what I'm saying? It's definitely bigger than football. And that's what we need a lot of those. I mean, we definitely need a lot of those. I mean, and sometimes he might don't think people see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, because I had plenty of conversations about him. They were like, "Yo, he's dope, man." I said, "I know, man."
But that's good though, right? Because he don't know people watching, and
Yeah,
he's
he
still
don't know.
doing. He
Yeah,
just
it's genuine. It's
He's
genuine though. But let's we ain't gonna be here
Mike,
long.
good job, man.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
He
be here long.
dangerous. He dangerous in them comments though.
Yeah, but hopefully, yo, he brutal. But hopefully, we coaches y'all get it together, man. Shout out to all the
Right.
kids who've been on the riot, man. Those are the riot kids. Shout out to all the kids who've been on the riot.
Yeah.
Those are our kids. Shout out the ones who are about to be on the riot. You know, high school. We in high school. We tapping that. We supposed to been there anyway. Those are our kids. So we gonna bring it back to the beginning.
Shout out to the riot squad.
We interviewing high school. We doing
Yes.
all that, man. I am him. You been him. Now even the females who's doing their numbers, man. Shout out to Lou O. I got Lou O in the building. Y'all don't see him there, but he's in the building. He really been a riot kid, but I had to be like, yo, hold on. You gotta say it. Lou O.
The paperwork
Yeah,
is
he had to
signed.
renegotiate.
Yeah, but he's definitely one of those ones. He's a free agent, y'all. 10U, he's a free agent. And he'll get his tryouts with different teams. We just want the best fit. I ain't gonna say we. I'm saying we as in me and him, me and Lou. Oh, we want the best fit for him. The riot and I ain't saying me. I'm his agent. Lowe's got other kids, you know what I mean? Lowe's got other kids. I had to work to get this one right here, you know what I mean? But nah, as a riot, the riot is all of us together. But he's a free agent, and we just want the best fit for him, y'all. It's because these are kids at the end of the day. We just want them to be developed the proper way. We want them to learn to have fun, and we want them to be around positive energy also, you know what I mean? Because family, God-fearing, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Jesus is the head of their life. We already know how that goes, you know what I mean? But we just want men around him as far as we're gonna just guide him the proper way. So I want to be too long Lou O right here, you know what I'm saying? That's in the cut. But let's continue to praise these kids, uplift these kids, y'all. Let's do it for the kids. Let's come together like O said once again. What Big O said, as in the brotherhood. Let's come together. And believe me, we have so much fun. We have so much fun, and we'll develop these kids the proper way. But we ain't gonna be. Y'all got something to say before we get
these
about
kids
it?
succeed.
Got something to say?
Man, I just want to say the brotherhood, man. The brotherhood is a good situation, and you can go at your brother. You could be competitive with your brother. You're not talking about kumbaya. You still can go competitive with your brother. You know what I'm saying?
I might have to put that contract to Big O too to be with the riot. I don't know. He might have to be
competitive.
Yo,
squad,
Big O, hold on. Do I gotta put that contract for you to be part of the riot? What we doing? You know what I mean? It's a package of what we doing, man. What we doing? You know, we gonna talk behind the scenes.
We going off camera.
Yo, we gonna hold on. We gonna go behind the scenes. You know what I mean? This is my guy for real, y'all. You know what I mean? He definitely his training. Yo, he's definitely one of those. You know what I mean? When it comes to training the kids, when they come to training, I'm not lying. He's goes super hard for his son. I'm talking about boy, oh boy. So
appreciate that.
Super. He's super dedicated, and he's a father. You know what I mean? Active all day, every day. You know what I mean? He's active. You know what I mean? But he see his He know what he want for his youngest, and he know what he want for all the youngest who's under him also. You know what I'm saying? Even come to me, he know, like, even when he's sleeping, like, call, do this, do that, I need you to do this. When he need help, he gonna reach out, and that's why he's here.
Absolutely. If you guys got any questions that you want to ask what you should be doing with your kid, my DM is open. So
that's a fact. So we gonna
Clutch O Sports Instagram.
There you go. Say it again for them.
Clutch O Sports Instagram.
Clutch O Sports. Clutch O Sports. That's on the IG. I already know. Clutch O Sports. He's really that, y'all. Y'all already know. One thing I don't do, what y'all call it cap. I'm just say lie. I don't lie anything. If I say such and such is good, such and such is really good. You know what I mean? So I'm not going even. I don't even do that.
I got scientific facts to back me up to his real research behind it. So.
Just because I'm cool with somebody, believe me, if I'm promoting this and that, they really good. I will promote something anyway, but when I say they're good, they're good. You know what I mean? Clutch O Sports. There we go. IG, there you go, right there. So listen, man, we about to get up out of here. Shout out to the Joker, man. Shout out to Fun. Shout out to hello to the SO. And this better be the new edition. I don't know. Money. Oh, hold on, there's money over here. Hold on. Shout out to oh man, I appreciate you for tuning in, for coming in, man. You want to be a guy. I appreciate you, man. You one of those ones, but we're gonna keep on. We're gonna come together, y'all. Everyone, we're gonna clean up everything in youth football. We're gonna try to clean up everything in youth football. Let's come together as a whole. You know what I mean? And let's get it right for these kids. But we up out of here. Yo, Gigi, I see you, man.
Yes, sir.
Gigi, I see you. The right, we out of here, man.
Yeah. They scared to come outside. Tell them boys they better pray. Tell them boys boys stay out the way. Tell them ain't nobody safe. On my mama, on my gang. We gon' put it in their face. Yeah.
They're scared to come outside. Niggas know we stepping 90. God know I'm stepping now and later. Until it hurts, it ain't no mercy, that's just how we made it. You heard that church up in my verses, God, that's how I'm raised. I told God he gotta forgive me, I'm insane, no. Get down on my knees when I'm in pain, no. Tired of the rain on my name.
I clean this blood off my Jesus, please.
Oh, Jesus, please. Can you feel my needs, yeah? Tired of fucking up, I'm in the streets, yeah. Tryna take the weight that's hurt inside of me.
Scared to come outside.
God, I need a second chance. Knowing that I love you, but sometimes I do the devil dance. Lost a couple of my partners, so I'm sliding out of whoever in. Drop one of them niggas when I kill them, call the reverend, yeah. Cause no weapon formed against me shall prosper, yeah. God, know I'm clutching